Hey everybody, and welcome back to another one of Mudflap's movie reviews. My name is Mudflap, and today I will be reviewing the third installment of the Fantastic Beasts franchise, The Secrets of Dumbledore. Let's get started. So, The Secrets of Dumbledore is once again directed by David Yates, and it stars all the other previous actors who have been the first two, except for Johnny Depp, who was replaced by Mads Mikkelsen as Grindelwald. So we start this movie off where we see Grindelwald and Dumbledore meeting in a cafe, and they're discussing their relationship, and Dumbledore's trying to convince Grindelwald not to go through with his plans of taking over the non-wizard and wizarding world. We get to see more of a deeper relationship between the two. Then we see Newt is off on a new adventure. He's off to find a Chillin, which is an extremely rare, valuable creature that a lot of political figures use in the wizarding community to determine whether or not someone is worthy or not to be a leader. A Chillin can see into someone's soul, and it will determine whether you are good or not by bowing before you. So this is a key piece of the puzzle when it came to Grindelwald rising to power and how he will eventually maintain this power and keep it. We get to see a lot more in-depth stuff about Dumbledore. We see Aberforth in this movie, which is really great. There's still that resentment there that we saw in the Harry Potter movies, and we get to see a little more into why Aberforth resents Dumbledore so much, and we also get to hear more about Dumbledore's sister Ariana, who died at a young age. What it really comes down to is Dumbledore wasn't presented in the best light in this movie. He's been an enigma forever. That's kind of why I like Dumbledore as a character a lot, is he has secrets, and if these secrets came out, a lot of people in the wizarding community wouldn't respect him anymore, so he has a reason for all of his secrets. But overall, he's just a really heavily burdened man who's dealt with a lot of stuff. He was naive, he was young, he wanted to conquer the world, but then he found out that teaming with Grindelwald to do that wasn't the best way to go about it. So now he's regretting all the choices that he's made, and he made a blood pact with Grindelwald, meaning he and Grindelwald can't move against each other unless the blood pact is destroyed. So that's another side adventure that Newt has been quested with, figuring out how to get rid of that blood pact between Grindelwald and Dumbledore so Dumbledore can fight Grindelwald, because honestly Dumbledore is the only one who can defeat Grindelwald. We see Credence. He is officially Dumbledore. I thought that was kind of a misleading thing in the second movie, but it turns out he actually is a Dumbledore, but not in a way you would expect. That's all I'm going to say about that. It was cool to see him. He's definitely growing in his power and how he's trying to just fit in with the wizarding community and be accepted by people, because he's been alone for so long. So having a strong community of wizards around him definitely helps him feel not so alone. Jacob, very heavily burdened from Crimes of Grindelwald, where Queenie left him for Grindelwald. That was probably the most heartbreaking scene of the entire movie. It was great to see Jacob in this light. He was encouraged by Dumbledore. Just because that he was a muggle doesn't mean that he isn't capable of great things. He needs to be more confident in himself, and he was also finally given a wand, which I thought that was just awesome, because Jacob admires, the wizarding community. He admires Newt, admires the magical world around him, and he's always wanted to be a wizard, but he couldn't be because he's a muggle and the laws. And he was paired up with a new professor that we haven't seen yet. Her name is Lally. She's a very fun character, a new fun character that I hope we get to see more of. So this movie had a lot of political vibes to it. How Grindelwald's plan of becoming the leader of the wizarding world came down to an election that two other people were running in. It was basically for all of the wizarding community there would be a vote, and Grindelwald was trying to skew it in his favor so he would have absolute control. I have to talk briefly about the change in casting from Johnny Depp to Mads Mikkelsen. I'm a huge Johnny Depp fan. I was really upset that Johnny Depp was fired by Warner Brothers and Mads Mikkelsen replaced him, but Mads Mikkelsen is the best runner-up when it came to replacing Johnny Depp as Grindelwald. You could tell that Mads really turned on his charm, his Hannibal charm specifically. He's just a phenomenal actor, and I just really loved his portrayal of Grindelwald. So I really wasn't super upset by the change in casting. I still wish Johnny Depp would come back as Grindelwald, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. And I'm not sure if there's going to be any more Fantastic Beasts movies after this. I heard rumors that depending on how well a movie does at the box office, they may move forward with another one. I heard there's supposed to be 5 and they come out every 2 years, but according to producers and stuff, they're going to see how it does in the box office. And if it does well, they'll start writing the script for the 4th movie. And really my only negative thought to this movie was it was a little long for me. It's the longest out of the 3 Fantastic Beasts movies. And also Tina wasn't in it like at all. She only had like 3 minutes of screen time. I'm not sure why they decided to kind of take her out of this movie, because I love the chemistry between her and Newt. I liked it a lot more than Crimes of Grindelwald. And I'm sure a lot of you guys who are going to go see it this weekend hopefully feel the same way I do, that Secrets of Dumbledore was way better than Crimes of Grindelwald. So I'm going to give this movie a 7 out of 10 Mudflaps. And drop in the comments below what's your favorite magical creature from the Fantastic Beasts franchise so far. And if you like this video, as always, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and I'll see you next time.